How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in stock market. I want to hurry up and go over FFIE as we had the earnings today after hours. And what is it looking like? Is this going to be a big sell-off as we are down 12% after hours? And I just want to give you guys the insights of what I'm seeing. What is happening? Where do we find the support levels? And does this thing have room in the tank to just pound the bears after a big sell off to a big rally? Because after the earnings, this was really all that the Bears had going for them, right? Because everyone knew the earnings was not going to be great on FFIE. Everyone knew that. It's a penny stock company. They're not making a lot of revenue. We all knew that. This is more of a squeeze type play into destroying the Bears, right? There's a lot of hype, volume, and then the meme stock rally. That's all this is. So a lot of Bears are spreading, trash company. We already knew that. So this is Reversal Trader King. If you guys don't know me, I catch precise bottoms and tops, and I look for, when a stock goes down big, where do we look for it to go up? When a stock goes really high up, I look for the trend reversal down. This is giving me like crazy, like we're just holding this $1 level. But yeah, if you guys want to have your chart look like this and see how your bands, when we get close to the lower bands and all that, I'm going to show you guys some interesting stuff here on how you guys could have got your butt saved on this stock. I'm going to switch the ATR and really been really making good money on this stock. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, it's only $6 a month or 20 cents a day. I'm telling you, with an over 95% win ratio of doing the bottom reversals, bread and butter type plays, you can make tons and tons of money doing this strat too. I'll put the link down below into the YouTube comments, and you can join if you want. So basically, how I made these videos, back in 516, right in here and here in this little range, I knew the price was going to go down. And why can I successfully say I knew? Like, anybody that has that kind of confidence, you need to be like, wow, what do you have, that it has to go down? I'm not trying to be, like, egotistical or very cocky. It's just because anytime price goes to an 8 on an average to range, it doesn't matter if it's a meme stock rally or the biggest short squeeze you can think of. I promise you I can find any chart like this that on an 8 ATR, they are going to plummet. And that's just how it's going to go. So, since the moves are so far up, they go far pretty down. And so we're going to constantly hit this EMA 5 for that move up. And as you can see, right here is my purple band for an EMA 5. That is a very nice bounce area. And in this case scenario, we went from 87 cents all the way to 390. And then that's when I switched bearish big time, because that is massive room to the EMA 5. If you guys don't know about exponential moving averages, you don't have to have the science behind it. Just remember, price moves in waves. Price goes up and down. There is not a stable thing where it just goes up constantly. This is very big move for FFIE. Look at these massive candles. A billion volume was 367%, 150%, 130% gain. And then this was, probably another 100. That's not normal for a stock to keep doing that. Could it have done it one more day? Sure. But the problem is they're going to correct this EMA 5 band, and it's going to break through the EMA 5, and it has to hit the EMA 10. We all know that, and this is the yellow band. The three bands that price always hits is your EMA 5, 10, and 20 that we can record in a consistent time frame that it will do it. We know it hits the EMA 5. Anything longer than 1 week is extremely long. Price usually hits it in a couple days or even 1 day. So when you have price hitting up in here, this upper band, where does it sell off to? All the way back to this EMA 5 for the next rally. We go up. Where does this sell off to? Back to the EMA 5 for the next rally. EMA 5 is not... If it gets touched multiple times, you need to stop playing it. As you can see right here, it gave you another opportunity for a rally. And now we'd be looking for trampoline effect. That is where, bam, we shoot the frick up. And that's what you want to see, guys. We don't need to be fiddly-daddling with FFIE at the EMA 5 anymore. We know it's going to break, and it has to test the lower levels. We've been hitting this EMA 5 way too many times. Yes, I am bullish on it when it was down here at this EMA 10 for another conservative gain of over 50% right in here. $1 it got to, low $1 and all the way to 146. And I think after hours it went to 150, something like that. But yeah, we got to be very conservative. So this price is more about your entries. It's not a just diamond hand and just look for, buy randomly and just hope for the best. That is not how you trade. I've seen lots of YouTube videos of FFIE where it is, I don't mind it if you're doing it for a good cause, but you got to be willing to be like, if you put $1,000 in it, you got to be willing for it to go to zero. If that's really what you're doing, it's just diamond handed, hold it. There's no price target. Price could go up to 390, and it'll just shoot all the way back down. And then people are saying this is going to go to $5 to $10. Yes, obviously it could absolutely do it if the whole world wants to buy this in again. But here's the things I like it. It is down 12%. I'm going to go to the 15-minute candle. As you can see, we are holding this $1 area. We're holding it very well, as I can see a lot of people are eyeing the $1. It is a big psychological area to hold, right? Because there's going to be a lot of people selling if it doesn't. The EMA 10 is at 1.04. It is correlated to the EMA 10 as we speak right now. This right here is at the EMA 10. Right now we are hitting it. It's okay if it goes a little below the EMA 10, and the EMA 10 the next day is going to open up to a different value because these fluctuate. So I'm curious to see what it's going to open up to, but I assume around the $1 mark. And that is where strong support, good psychology level is. So I'm very curious if we are going to get this big push up. I'm very curious about it. Can we break this $1? I say if it does break it, it's going to be a fast move down, but it will recover very fast too at the same time. That is my prediction. I don't necessarily think we are going to break it. I really think I'm feeling very bullish at it at this area because I want to see the trampoline effect. And you guys, I've shown it to you guys multiple times on these type of plays. There's so many stocks where they rally up. You look for that EMA 10 bounce, and that's how you're supposed to play these big runners. It's not when they're running constantly. Think the opposite of what most people do, right? If a stock is going up, I want everyone to be scared. Instead of being excited and hopium and, thinking about all the money you can get, think the opposite of what everyone. Think like, this is scary. I'm not touching it. I'm shaking because it's going up so high. Because when it gets to these average ranges, it has to go back to your EMA 5s. It always does. And then once it hits the EMA 5 a lot of times, it hit the 10. I'm going to show you the downside and where I made a video, and you look at my channel, around the 4-cent mark. This is when nobody wanted FFIE. This is when it was depressing. This is when everyone was talking trash about it and it wasn't going to squeeze and had the biggest short interest. I even put in my title, short squeeze, ? And it just went freaking kaboom. But here's what I'm trying to get at. In a downtrend stock, you hit the EMA 5, and we're seeing this on the uptrend. This is technically a downtrend, but, short uptrend we're having. EMA 5, 5, 5, we're touching. So the reason why I liked it on this candle, like, why would I choose this candle here for a buy-in? And I'm not going to say I, sold it way up there. That's ridiculous. You take the piece of your pie and you run. So the reason why I liked it at April 29th, is because we had massive time distance not hitting the EMA 10. I'm a very firm believer if we don't hit it in 2 to 3 weeks, you need to start accumulating for that EMA 10 bounce. And that's what I was saying. So we get this big bounce up, and where do we hit it? We hit it firmly to a T on this candle here. And so you could be like, wow, that is a pretty decent gain. And look what we do here. We hit the 20 because we have to hit the 20. We will. The algos will do that. And I'll give you guys a very key factor that I've known for over 6 years of trading with over 95% win ratio doing the bottom reversal style. The big news happens at the EMA 20. If you want to see the biggest moves happen, it's going to be right here on this blue band. This is where price determines to take the next leg up or the next leg down. As you can see right in here, look what algos do. To a T, hit the EMA 20. Could it go up? Absolutely. And a lot of retail traders are buying in this area. They see price up 24%. I'm all in if it's showing value. And then guess what happens? It goes down. Let's show another example. Hits the EMA 20. We have a big 50% candle. Every retail trader sees it on their scanner. Guess what happens? we shoot down. It's not a coincidence, guys. It's not a coincidence. You're going to see this all the time. Right in here, what happens, guys? We hit the EMA 20. What happens? We go down. All the retail traders are in, pumping it, and then they get back. We would be buying it close to the lower band with time distance of not hitting the EMA 20, and look what happens. You're in early, selling to the chasers as you hit the EMA 10 and 20, and it doesn't matter how much profit you're getting as long as you're getting profit. And here's your last example. Guess what happens, guys? We hit the 5, 10, and 20 right in there. So we know what downtrends do. That's just my bread and butter I'm showing you. That's where I make the big bucks. If I was trading this is going to be a smaller amount of money. I'm going to play the trampoline effect. I'm going to say that we might hold the $1 area. If it does break through, I'll be ready for a stop loss raid. But I say, one, we're going to get a little bounce first on the EMA 10, and then we go to the EMA 20. That's my thinking on this, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys bottoms and tops in the stock market with precise entries. If you guys want to join the premium Discord of only $6 a month or 20 cents a day, do click the link down below into the YouTube comments. It'll be pinned, and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. What you're going to do is when you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. When you come into this free chat landing page, the names in white are not subscribed. If the people that have green names like over here are subscribed, what I want you to do is read hashtag how to subscribe and hashtag avoid scammers. There's going to be people probably messaging you with my logo and my username thinking that they're me, right? But they are scammers because I never DM you first and I never message you first. We have over 3,000 members come in here in a very short amount of time because the system is easy to use. Anybody can do it, from beginner, intermediate, and expert. It works and it's very efficient. If you go over here to the subscriptions tab and hit premium chat, this is where you'll be opted in to subscribe. These are locked until you subscribe, and it's not going to cost you an arm and leg, guys. It's only $6 a month or 20 cents a day. It's very simple. Just skip out on a Starbucks coffee, skip out, on a, McDouble or something at McDonald's. It's one of the best in my problem. And if you're willing to put in the effort, willing to put in a little money in it, and honestly, really take the time, you can actually retire and make tons of money depending on your account. Obviously, if you only have $100, obviously it's going to take you longer compared to someone with 50K. But here's the thing is, I made it so cheap that no matter what the cost, it's a very good learning experience, and you can still make money no matter the trades you have or the account. What you want to do is go over to RTK Swing Trades. This is going to be how my entries look, my entries and exits, and it's going to be laid out like this. Education videos, how to properly accumulate my reversals, my swing trading strategy, use these indicators to be profitable. So I'm going to make your chart look just like this, and I'm going to work my butt off to make sure you guys do this strategy to a T. RTK Journal, this is a very recent thing. I added it May 14th, 2024. You guys can see my actual trades now. There's no hiding it. It's all transparency. If you want to know what trades I'm in, open the journal. You can see my average, my trades, and my wins and losses. You're going to really love that feature. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, this guy just subscribed right now. That's what it'll look like. It'll be a blue banner and his name turns green. If you did like it, give a subscribe, comment, and like the video, as I really do appreciate all your guys' love, and I read the comments, and I appreciate the likes. I really do hope to see you guys in the premium Discord for only $6 a month, and we're going to get the next big banger. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.